The following video is intended for mature audiences. It contains horror elements, adult themes, and language that might not be suitable for younger viewers. Welcome to the Southern Underworld, your place for original horror, sci-fi, and thriller content where the stories are always written with heart. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. We'd love to know in what part of the world you are watching and what is your favorite horror movie of all time. Thank you for watching and enjoy the video. I never thought I'd end up working security at the Red Door. You know the place, that upscale strip club downtown where all the tech bros and finance guys dump their money. The pay was decent though, and the 3 a.m. to noon shift meant I could avoid most of the chaos. Plus, the dancers were cool, always sharing their pizza and telling wild stories during breakfast. But weird shit started happening about 2 months in. At first, it was small stuff I could brush off. Music playing when the sound system was off, perfume scents with no one around, that kind of thing. The other guards had mentioned some strange occurrences, but everyone just blamed it on being tired or the weird hours messing with our heads. Then I found the door. I was doing my usual rounds one morning around 5 a.m., checking all the emergency exits and private rooms. The club has 3 levels: main floor, VIP upstairs, and storage in the basement. I knew every inch of that place and had walked it hundreds of times. But that morning, there was an extra door on the basement level, right between storage rooms B and C. Here's the thing, I had the building's blueprints memorized as part of my job. There was no door there, never had been. But there it was, this heavy red door with ornate brass hardware that looked way older than the building itself. I radioed Jeremiah, the other guard on duty. Hey, you ever notice that fancy door between B and C? Static. Just fucking static. I pulled my phone out to take a picture, but the screen went black every time I pointed it at the door. That's when I should have noped the hell out of there. But curiosity is a bitch, right? The door wasn't locked. The handle turned smooth as butter like it was inviting me in. Inside was, well, it looked like the Red Door, but wrong. Like someone had tried to recreate the club from a dream. The stage was there, but it curved impossibly. The mirrors on the walls reflected things that weren't there. And the poles? They stretched up into darkness with no ceiling in sight. That's when I heard the music. Not our usual top 40 remix bullshit, but something older. Way older. Like those scratchy jazz recordings from the 1920s, but played backward and underwater. Then I saw her, a dancer on the twisted stage. She wore one of those vintage burlesque outfits, all feathers and beading. But when she turned, her face was mine, not someone who looked like me. It was my face, but with this knowing smile like she'd been waiting for me. I ran, slamming the door, not stopping until I reached the break room. Jeremiah found me there, shaking and chugging coffee. He looked concerned, but not surprised. "You found it, didn't you?" he asked. "The Red Door?" Turns out I wasn't the first. Jeremiah took me to the club owner's office and showed me the files. Newspaper clippings from when they first broke ground on the building in 1923. The original Red Door had burned down, taking 12 dancers with it. They never found the bodies. But here's the fucked up part. In every article, there was a photo of one of the dancers. Same face, different names. My face. In yellowed photos spanning 100 years, there I was, trapped in an endless performance. I quit that night, or I tried to, but every security job I took after that. Somehow it was always the Red Door. Different names, different cities, but the same place, the same door, the same dancer with my face. The truth? That door isn't just a door. It's like a hungry mouth. The club feeds it with energy, music, desire, cash changing hands, drinks flowing. All that human wanting feeds whatever dwells behind that door, and sometimes it wants more than just energy. I understand the music now. Those backward jazz songs tell stories about things that lived here before us, things that sleep under cities until we wake them up with our neon lights and dollar bills. These days, I still work security at the Red Door. Different name tags in different cities, but always the same shift. I watch the dancers who aren't dancers anymore, their movements too fluid to be human. I guide drunk customers away from that basement door, knowing some will find it anyway. The hungry thing beneath the club always needs new performers. My reflection gets a little fainter each year. Sometimes I catch myself moving like her, the dancer with my face. The original me, maybe, or the future me. Time gets weird behind that door. The worst part? I'm starting to like the music. Those twisted jazz songs make sense now. They tell the truth about places like the Red Door, how they exist in every city, feeding things we pretend not to see, how some doors only open one way and some stages never let you leave. It's 5 a.m. now. My radio's crackling with static. Someone new will find the door tonight. Another security guard will see their own face dancing on that impossible stage. The show must go on, right? After all, in this business, the customer is always right. Even when the customer is you, trapped in an infinite encore of brass poles and backward jazz. The Red Door keeps expanding, reality bending around our endless shift. We serve powers beyond comprehension, feeding an ancient hunger one dance at a time. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Thank you for watching.